Alright, ladies and gents, welcome. Opening match between these two teams, Team Enervate versus Kaiju for ESEA Season 29 here in Maine. And is this a little knife strat? We got the boost coming out. But no, it's just gonna be a bloodbath. First two kills go in the way of Enervate. Oh, and a quick ambush. Oh, they could still do this though, Kaiju. 1 versus 3. Each needs some more right clicks. 1-on-1, and he almost pulls it out. P2 giving it his all. I don't normally cast the knife round, but that was something to behold. Alright, let's go down the rosters really quick, as I'm not familiar with any of these players, but I have been going over their names in my head, getting these dedicated to memory here. On Team Enervate, we've got Cullen, Druzira, Rate, I hope so, Gary-san, and Frizzy. Rounding it on Team Kaiju, who, by the way, have some amazing avatars. Like, these guys aren't sponsored over on that side, but they just had fun with it. Kaiju, it's Japanese for, like, big monster, mysterious monster or something. They've got all their avatars set up, and P2's got his kanji right there in his avatar. So, cute thing to do when you don't actually have a team sponsoring you. We've got ISP, P2, Nico, Halo, and Kizwi, I think? I'm going with Kizwi, it sounds the best. Druzira may have just brought out a little bad luck. Opening kill on the chicken to start things off. We'll keep an eye on that. But first, eyes on the buy. We got 4 sets of armor over there on the CTs, and they get the first kill. Crazy's gonna pop up. Maybe the second as damage is being done. 2 more players are gonna fall shortly after leaving only 2 Ts alive. Moving into Boiler, they find them there. Some damage done on top of the first kill, and God, beautiful stuff. He's gonna have to do a whole lot more. I tried to switch to his teammate Nico, but it's not gonna happen. Just P2 versus the world right now. Found the first 2 kill and has to ace it out. Also, just got told it's Tyler, not Rate. The backwards and the 1 in the name screwed me over, but there we go. Tyler, who, as I say his name, he falls. A little bit of Caster's Curse right there. And Kai looking the wrong way with the knife out. He rounds the corner right into Cullen's gun. It's going to be the USP finding the dome. 2 kills for Cullen in the round, and he actually picks up a flashbang at the very end of it. So Team Enervate taking the pistol. Good stuff right there to start things off. Let's see what Team Enervate are going to do. No bomb plant that first round, so you don't want to heavily invest unless you're absolutely certain you can get that second round, but they're going to go for it. And actually, they're throwing nades at it and everything, not even a light buy. Armor on 4 players. Nico, P2 getting the most of the utility there. Even ISP and Quizwi getting extra smoke or 2 there. Early. Ooh, that's a lot of actually utility usage to start things off from the CT side. Very wary of the B rush. The T's marching up alt mid. Only 1 player holding mid. Well, the CTs, they were pushing forward off the back of that utility usage, but they don't feel confident enough to push through it. They're going to rotate some players over towards A, as I believe some footsteps are heard, and flashbangs as well as they start piling on out on towards site. It's going to be Tyler to find that first frag. He's been spotted out. They drop down right on top of him, and now Kai tucks himself back towards site as Gary-san has to swap over towards the P250. Has time to reload it, but he's going to go down to Nico as he's traded out 1-2 kills as the reinforcements are here, and once again, it's just P2. Last one alive, and maybe not for long, but they got the bomb plant, and that's all they were really going for right there. They can get those 3rd round AKs out, but lack a little bit of utility. For now, Enervate swap out a couple weapons, pick up a FAMAS there for Druzira. Cullen's going to hold on the UMP, and we'll see what they reinvest in. Take a look at the frags to start things off as we go into this first buy round. Actually, wait, no, they can't do this. They put a little too much utility in the previous round. They got to go a little soft here. That's why I was highlighting the utility usage at the very beginning. That was a heavy investment in round number 2. It's like, even if you get the bomb plant, you got to hope for the win at that point. So Kaiju are going to be waiting for round number 4 to get the buyout. Just some upgraded pistols here. A couple P250s, a CZ for Halo. ISP getting the deagle out. They're going to be going up alt mid yet again, this time stacking the CTs for Enervate over towards the crossfire set up. Heard out, and they're going to be pushing forward right to the Molotov, though Gary-san got them insert in, and he's going to just push his position himself over towards patio, riddling them with bullets and getting a kill. It's going to be softening them up for Cullen, who just blinds them up, mows them down. Clean round for Team Enervate for the swift 3-0. We'll see what they can do up against the buy of Team Kaiju. As those AKs are going to be coming out, they could even afford the AWP if they feel like it. Doesn't look like it's coming out so far, though. It is for the CTs. Despite having an extra FAMAS, they can just throw on the ground. The op comes out. Decent utility all across the board. And Team Enervate, they're taking no chances. Everyone's holding the kit in hand. They're going to be fast rushing over towards the B bomb site and over towards Banana. A little bit of damage done from one of those HEs, and another one's going to follow in. Barely any tags. Oh my god, I was going to say on the CT side, but they double naded afterwards. Cullen's going to get the Kobe right there. And now Nico's trying to avenge his fallen teammate as they did get the 1-on-1 trade. They're pushing forward. That's going to edge Cullen and Frizzy on back. Meanwhile, over towards Apps. No footsteps yet, but Gary has something to worry about sometime soon. Let's see if Kizwi's going to take the blind peek off this. Does he have a flashbang? He's got his own, but his teammate should be the one lining this one up. for now. Biding their time. Bomb over towards Banana. Nico and P2 going to be holding that one down. As for the B bomb site holders, we got Cullen and Frizzy there. It looks like he's lighting up a pop flash. But Cullen's not going to be peeking off that anytime soon. Not with the AWP that far back. HP favors the Kaiju team, but the positioning may not. Let's see, 3 players stacked up for the T's over towards the A bomb site. It's going to be a lot to work with for Gary and Tyler. So noise made, and they're starting to draw them back. Take a look at the map right now. They're smoked off the top of Banana, but look at Kiswe falling back, just keeping a lurker over here. It's going to be action towards the B bomb site now. Looks like that's the flash lined up, I believe, but they're rotating Cullen off, so he's going to be flashing himself. That's a long ball flash. He's going to go back towards cross, duck behind the smoke. They're going to be playing this one for retake as Cullen has a long rotation back over. Frizzy could take a peek over, but as he is smoked off behind Coffins. Spray through it, hope to find the bomb planter. It's only 12 seconds left. Who's got the bomb right now? That's going to be P2. If they deny it right now, oh, they do not. Would have been the round. Not close enough to do so, though. 4 versus 4 for the retake. HP favoring Team Enervate. As they spray through the wall, I think they found a little bit of damage right there. Got one player on the lurk, Gary Son. It's got to do a lot from Banana. Kiswe finds the first. Cullen edges himself in, scoped in, finds the first kill. Good start, evens it back up again as Gary comes from Banana. He gets that one kill he needed desperately. Beautiful flick up top, and Gary's going to round it out with his second kill. They have plenty of time to get on the bomb. That'll be the first buy round going the way of Team Enervate. Let's go to our first replay as well. Quick little flick. I want to see this from Cullen. He got that beautiful shot just before he fell off the edge of that wall, by the way. It's very difficult to do, but it was that shot that really did impress me. So 4-0. Let's take a look at the buy for Kaiju. They've got cash. It's going to be worse for the wear for Kiswe. They can get those AKs out if they want to, but they're playing it ultra smart, which is something you don't see a whole lot in main. I was touching on this a little bit earlier during warm-up. Intact. They went undefeated in main last season, and that's going to set a whole new standard for players in main. Players like there's like almost no way you're going to emulate that completely, but it does set the bar just a little bit higher. Teams got to play a little bit smart. There's a lot to learn from, and a lot more expectations. Minute 30 left on the clock. As a little bit of utility's been traded. Not a whole lot invested here for Kaiju. A couple more flashbangs and smoke's being thrown out right now. They've stacked up the crossfire. Gary. Cullen falls back. Gary's being rushed down. He's holding it a little bit too close, and that's going to be the end of him. One more player towards the back of sight as Cullen rounds it out. Spots out the first. He gets that frag. Can't find the second, though. And that's going to be Tyler. Back of sight. Pops up. Gets so much damage done, but he can't finish him off. Single-digit HP there for Nico. And it's going to be 2 versus 4 for the retake. Make that 2 versus 3 as Frizzy's already here. Druzira coming up top. AK was picked up there by Nico. Low HP, though. That's the wrong player to have that. Molotov hits him in the face, but he still shoots right on back. And bullets, they work better than nades. That's going to be a headshot coming on through. 2 kills for both Druzira and Frizzy. 5-0 for Team Enervate over Kaiju, but they'll get the buyout in the next round. Frizzy just killed another chicken. These guys, they're ruthless. Sorry, it was Druzira to get the first chicken kill. Frizzy backed it up. Alright, Op finally comes out for Team Kaiju. Isp holding that in his hand. Still 0 kills on the board. We'll see if that's what he needs to do. Oh, hold up a second. I just noticed something. On the other side of the board, we got Cullen up there on 11 going into round number 6. Nade falls through. Oh, so much damage. That'll chunk P2 down to 67 HP. That's another thing I noticed on the scoreboard. 0, 1, 2, 3. Almost. They almost had the complete little numerology there. Just something I notice every now and then. All right, Cullen, where does he have his op? He's going glass cannon right now. Cullen, you have $2,300 in the bank. Maybe he's trying to even it out. He's got too many kills. He wants to handicap himself a little bit. Or just one of those things that slips your mind. Stacked up towards Banana. 4 players here, 1 on the lurk. Gary, Son, and Frizzy trying to hold this one down. It's going to be, well, it looked like it was going to be Kai to try and get the entry here. They're running out of utility, and rather quickly. They need to get something done off of this. A little bit of map control. Just top of Banana, not going to be enough. Kai bangs one out. Over towards A. 2 players are rotating over for the T side. Druzira, did he just spot that out? He fell away. Yeah, he definitely spotted that out, but met his eyes with a flashbang. They smoked it off, and now it's trying to sell a fake, I'd imagine. But they're not biting. Druzira's actually going on over towards B as well. Nico still holding here with 3 players. Oh, they got a kill off of that one? That's got to push the hand. 30 seconds left. They have to go to B, and they have to go now. Nico on the entry. Drew Zera around the corner. He's going to find the first. Mo's down the second. They line up for the third, but it's going to be just ISP getting that kill. Halo finding another. Looked like he should have got that kill, but it's right between the legs, and in the end, he will fall, leaving only Halo alive. 14 seconds left. Bomb nowhere near him. He's got to pretty much get himself killed now, so he doesn't, have some money coming in the next round, but falls away. Happy to keep the AK. He's got armor, a couple bits of utility as well, so he'll be happy with this. No op to be picked up. That'll be 6-0 for Team Enervate, who are looking so damn good right here. At least on CT side, a little bit easier. We'll see if they can keep this momentum up on T, but if Kaiju don't put some rounds up on the board, they don't need momentum. Reinvestment comes through. AK's out for the T side. Does ISP or ISP? I'm going back and forth on that one. ISP can blame his ISP or something. Trying to find something for him to salvage. Still on 1 kill, going in round number 7. This time, a couple players at mid, 3 players towards alt mid, and passive positions from Team Enervate. Gary hoping for a wall bang, not going to happen quite yet, and he's holding a little bit further back, because at one time, I think it was 2 rounds ago, was holding a little too aggressive with a crossfire, but I think they might be going back to that. Cullen was thinking about it, but has brought himself back. I think some footsteps must have been heard up top. So they're going for the information play. Just one lurker here around the corner. That's Nico. Probably won't be found out unless they push really deep. For now, they're rotating Druzira off through Speedway. And I think Cullen almost spotted that out. Flashbang has got his attention gazed towards it. As Druzira is going to come be that 4th stacked player over towards the A-bomb site. Moving through short. No, sorry, that's Apps. It's ISP going through short. 54 seconds left on the clock. They got to move soon. Druzira, Cullen. Here comes the flashbang that should push him off. Nope, smoke. And Druzira falls off the angle. 40 seconds left. Oh, through the smoke, Cullen! Dirty shot right there. And now Druzira should be coming off the back of this. Here's the damage being done. Lets the player go around the corner. And he's got to hold his position now because Gary, if that's done, dusted. One more player left alive. This is calculated here from Team Enervate side, but Nico still something to say about it. Not going to be a clean round at the very least as he finds that first frag on Druzira. 20 seconds left. The bomb is in his hands. He can't get back to the B bomb site, and he is going to go down. That's going to be Tyler picking up that last frag. Almost a team ace right there, but Gary got a little greedy. Let's take a look at the replay. It's just through the smoke. It just popped, had it lined up, and was just guessing. Druzira backed away. I thought he was going to push forward, but just waited for a footstep, heard it, got it done. It's going to be Kaiju on nothing but upgraded pistols yet again here. Wait, no! A little hero UMP for Halo? How's the money looking? He had money to do that. Another nade down, and it's going to chunk up. Oh, that's not even a chunk. Barely itches. P2 taking on a 90 HP. And Cullen, he's getting aggressive now, as they've got some money built up in the bank. They had the double op as well, which is interesting. They decided to do that now of all rounds. You know you're going to be up against an eco. A little risky putting this many rifles on the board, especially the double op setup. But Cullen has his towards mid. Frizzy holding it down solo. Dolo over towards the B bomb site. Banana. Cullen nearly gets another one fully blind. They do lose Drew in the process. He gets around the corner barely. 21 HP. Tries to flash them off. There's 2 more players on the site, though. Gary San, first point of contact. And Tyler going to move around the corner. Cullen gets traded out as soon as he puts down ISP. There is Tyler, 1, 2, almost the third. And Scary, last one on site. Gets the first bit of damage done, finds the kill. It's only Nico. Swap over towards the clutch cam as he tries to rattle off some shots of that deagle. Neither's going to hit. 2 players, only ones left alive, but they do scavenge up the AWPs. So quite a costly round for Team Enervate. But like I said, plenty of money in the bank. Gary San's up on 5 digits before they actually buy up. So 8-0. If Kaiju are going to get anything done, they need to make it start here and now. They've got the AKs back out. No AWP, but plenty of utility. Cullen, is he going to cross? He's going to cross, and he spots out a lot. That's going to be information here. Early Molotovs out. Druzira waiting for the flashbang. Turns around the corner, and ISP is going to completely punish that. And the rotation is so far off. Right, they're going to storm onto this B bomb site. No Molotov to throw down at his feet. Frizzy's completely blind off. He's got to get at least 1, 2 kills here. The Molotov's going to come down. He finds 1, and that'll be that. Cullen now pushing through the smoke. This is a little bold, and he pushes through right into the Molotov. I don't think he knew that was there. Really bold, and some damage being done onto Kizwi from Tyler. As Gary comes up, he's been good from Banana last time they went for retake, but still 2 versus 3. What? Oh, it should have been on Tyler's cam right there. I thought Gary was going to be the first point of contact as Tyler edges forward. I think he used a footstep. Gary definitely spotted it out. They got to be wary of players rotating from ruins, and Tyler's going to get the next. Okay, we're going to Tyler cam. Kobe is not going to get the kill, but does the damage there. Actually, we got a clutch cam. We got to give this man a chance. He's on the bomb. I don't think he knows. He taps it again. He was faking it. Spraying through the box. He can't find the mark. Halo, you missed it. Not going to happen. 9-0 now for Team Enervate. Absolutely dominant here on Inferno. How's the money looking? I mean, you got the full loss bonus built up again and again. They've got the cash for it. They can get the offs back out. P2's going to, like, yeah, lack a couple grenades. That's nothing major. They've got everything they need. They just need to hit the shots. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. 13 kills now for Cullen. 10 for Gary Son. Only 2 in double digits so far. And once again, the early nade. Do they not learn? Still, it's not doing a whole lot of damage. It's only taking down a 92. Okay, sometimes the nades in CSGO, they befuddle me. The past 2 nades, they've done about, I think, 18 damage total. They should have done a little bit more. They were right there. Either way, though. Druzira backed off. Rizzy gonna fall off his mark as well. Trade Molotovs, but it's all a ruse. Because currently it's only Nico here making some noise. His teammate that was backing him up has fallen off. And Tyler backs off as well, hearing the footsteps storming up mid. They got a Molotov, and they're clearing out every little nook and cranny from the T side. Let's take a look. Not Nico. Currently Halo moving forward. 3 players coming up from the T side. It's going to be Cullen to find the first one. Is he going to re-peek on this? He shouldn't. There we go. I was going to say Halo has the best opportunity to get something done right here. First one out. Second kill goes his way. And now it's even out 3 versus 3, but the HP favors them. Cullen misses a shot. He's going to be pushed back from Library. Now on site, they can get the bomb planted. 2 players coming down from Banana and up mid, waiting for that retake. They've both got kits, or sorry, all 3 of them have kits. 1 Molotov and 1 Flash on the T side. Kaiju only had that 1 Molly that just got thrown out to work with. 2 flashbangs as well to slow them down in this retake, and they're spreading out. 1 player up in apps. 1 player in Library. 1 player coming up. It looks like they're going short. They look, or they're going to double up long. No, coming short. That's Frizzy. Oh, Nico, that was your best opportunity. Quick flick up top. Not going to hit its mark either. Druzira puts him down, but quickly traded out. And low HP. Sorry, Druzira actually got legged. That leaves only Frizzy left alive to try and clutch this out, and the dream is ruined. There will be no 16-0 here for Team Enervate, but damn if it's not looking good. Let's see if Kaiju can put some more rounds on the board as we go to the replay. Where Halo, first one out. 1, 2, great spray down from up on the balcony, barely a headshot angle, but he made it work out. As for Team Enervate, actually, those rounds previously got so costly. Just a UMP for Druzira to work with. They got a couple kits out as well. And force for the rest of the crew. No big green gun out in this round. Right, Gary Son switched things up, gets boosted to the top of the garden box, but I think we're going to see some B action right now. Molotov will push his teammate back, but Druzira tucks himself against the wall, and P2 is going to check it slowly. Oh, he somehow barely gets that kill. I think any other weapon other than the UMP would have got that, even a FAMAS, maybe even a CZ. The UMP is definitely not what it used to be, but now Kaiju, best opportunity for back-to-back rounds. Gary almost gets it, 6 HP remaining on Kizwi as he finds the head of Gary. 3 versus 5 now for Team Enervate to try and pull this one back. He's pushing through the smoke. We actually switched cameras right there. That was Tyler pushing through the smoke. He just stalled it out. Cullen comes up on top, spots the bomb carrier, downs 2, and those last 2 players are so low. All right, Tyler. Frizzy finds 1, makes it into a 2 versus 2 as Tyler comes up short, spots the 1, is up landing, and they're going to clutch it out, reset the economy at Kaiju, and damned if that did not look calculated right there. This is where you need to take a timeout for Team Kaiju. How's your money looking? Well, maybe play this one out, then take a timeout. Once you got money in your pocket, maybe you're going to get lucky and find a bomb plan. But 10-1, and you just got reset. That's got to sting. Let's see what Kaiju's got to work with as they come up alt mid. Stacked up 5 players, and this time, for a second, I thought that Tyler was actually going to get aggressive. I mean, it's impressive to me how much Enervate has actually got done without being aggressive. They've pushed down Banana like twice all the way, and never really even held lurk positions. They just kind of waited until they knew Kaiju was storming up A before they just said, okay, you go up mid, and they send the second player on a rotate all the way back through CT spawn. Enervate, they haven't pushed anybody up towards Boiler. They haven't had anybody up towards apps. No one's even thought about going window yet, which would have been great some of these rounds as Kaiju have just been storming up that way. No utility, no Molotovs thrown towards that window position. So it's just free territory, but I mean, Enervate don't need to. They don't need any trick plays right now. He was into the action at the 1:05 mark. Is falls down into the Molotov. He's going to be mowed down in pieces. and burnt alive as well. Kiswe finds himself a consolation kill, but Cullen rounding the corner as those two T's are on site. They have picked up an AK to work with. Kiswe gets dinked down to 2 HP. No armor, no helmet. And the P250 is going to find P2. Alright, Kiswe, what can you do? Consolation kill, maybe another? He goes for it. 2 kills, not too shabby with the light investment. 11-1 is going to be the scoreline as the T's will get the AKs back out, but look at the money, it's still not the best. Just a couple more rounds to get things going. If they can maybe make this an 11-4 scoreline, like maybe get the pistol run after that, you could get back in the game, but that's a lot of ifs. And they're not even going for it. They could have gone on like the lightest buy, get a Galil or 2 here to get some more utility out, maybe a UMP. But they're playing the smart economic game, but I think it's too little too late at this point. Honestly, I think you need to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. Still no op back out for Team Enervate. They did scavenge up 2 AKs in previous rounds. And whoa, the dink's gonna come on through. They should be able to finish this kill, but only giving him 1. Drew's here's coming for the early rotation, and he's gonna get dinked as well. Falls back towards library. Here, he gets himself 1, and they're actually doing a lot of work with just these pistols, but it's only going to be Nico left alive. Pulls out the M4, he's scavenged on up. Was Drazier? Oh, almost got naded by his teammate on the end of that round. 12-1, looking like Gwen's prediction of 14-1 might be real, but here comes the AKs. One more chance to make this a 12-3 scoreline, and we'll see. One more look at the scoreboard. Still no double digits for Kaiju. It's going to be P2 and Halo leading the way. Hold on a second. They brought that op over towards Banana, triple stacking it, maybe expecting a B-rush. But nothing doing. I'm guessing it's Nico. Oh, he's flushed out by the Molotov, chunked up by the nade into another Molotov. Oh, Nico fire is hot. Flashbanged as well. He can't catch a break. Only 2 players on the A site, though, as they've got a nice split coming up. 1 from, I don't know, 2 from Halls, 2 from Halls, 2 from Long. Repositions himself, gets dinked, but his headshot's a little bit better. His only other partner on site was Gary, and they're both going to fall. 3 versus 3 for the retake. And Cullen's going to do it with an AWP. He's coming up from CT spawn, ducked himself in towards library for the time being. Let's see, 1 from Halls, 1 coming up mid. Tyler? Oh, sorry, Tyler's not. Cullen has the AWP. I was like, he's kind of showing his hand a little bit early. Say, hey, I'm coming from library with an AWP. And it's actually got ISP pushing forward. He wants to take it to him, and he needs to. Finds the first kill as soon as Drew puts down Halo. HP's favoring the T's, as does the man advantage, as who was that? Drew Zero went down. It's got to be big. Frizzy 1 versus 1 as he finds that first kill. Has so little time to work with. If he just taps, he just holds this. Let's see. No, he taps it. He goes for the kill. ISP says no. Kaiju find themselves a second round on the board. So little to work with, but maybe, just maybe, they can find that last round. Reinvestment's going to be just perfect for them as they can drop on over. Balance that economy perfect. Look at Enervate, though. They're by not much better. CZ there for Tyler. UMP for Drew Zero. As for Kaiju, 1 player relegated down to an MP7. Don't see that too much anymore. Now that the MP5 is out. But Kiswe's got himself the Galil. Oh, finally we see some aggression. Some really fast aggression from both sides, actually. Tyler finds 1. Gary finds the second. Only lose 1 in the process, and they know he's up top. Beautiful stuff there from Gary. And that's exactly what you wanted to see in these kind of rounds. They find 1 more kill towards Banana. Andrews here is trying to finish it here. And now go to clutch cam. P2, 1 versus 3. You've got your first kill. You need to get the quad kill to do it. And a brain delay. No back-to-back rounds yet for Kaiju. I think it goes without saying they need the pistol round. Team Enervate looking solid here. I like to see that they can switch it up, they can play aggressive, and it completely took Kaiju by storm. It was the first time they did it. But yet, plenty of time for these guys to talk over what went wrong and what they want to do. Or, well, maybe not. Scratch that. Not going to take much time at all during halftime. Either they're feeling like they can write this one off, or they're feeling confident on their CT side. 2-13. Alright, ISP. Looks like he's going to take a peek down Banana, or at least down mid, and actually going down alt mid. Spots out 2 players and falls back immediately, likes the info he's got. Let's take a look at the split. Oh, wait, you're going to go back in on this? A little risky, a little dangerous. And they are indeed, and that gives an easy frag over towards Gary, leaving P2 alone on the A-bomb site. The rotation's already coming over. They're sending Nico back this way. One player down, Banana, who might find Frizzy sometime soon. But the oh wait, what is this? What? Okay. Don't see this too often. Flashbang comes out over the top. A little bit more utilities. They had 2 Grenadiers. I like this. You don't see it enough down in main. They are running right on into the stack. First point of contact is going to be Halo. Finds himself the first little dink through the smoke. Some damage is done. And Gary trying to find a gap in it. He just sprays with the smoke. He finds his kill. Nico answers back. 2 players left and one's coming up. Banana. Nico, hoping to get lucky, has to take some time to reload as P2 edges around the corner. 1 player behind Dark, 1 behind Nubox, and 1 right behind Oranges. Spotted out immediately, gets dinked on down. Kaiju, you gotta go hard right now. He finds the first, but he couldn't find the rest. That's gonna be Team Enervate taking the second pistol round, 14-2. Oof, not gonna happen. Oh, win, is that a run boost they were thinking about doing? They didn't even need the run boost. They just got the flashbang out, went aggressive up Banana, and they found themselves the kills they needed. Interesting. Alright, 2 MAC-10s bought up, a UMP. I don't even know I'm going over the buy. This is kind of done and dusted, Kaiju. I mean, they're not even going by the laws of CZ Go. They got 1 CZ, a P250. Kisby's got himself a fashionable 5.7 and 2 Deagles there for Nico and Halo. I know CZ Go's been nerfed. It's a little bit less, but, you know, we've seen some crazy things just in the past couple days of ESEA Season 29. It's looking like Team Enervate going to kick off main 1-0. Unless a small miracle comes down to bless the Kaiju. Alright, Gary going first. UMP to lead the way. 2 players are here holding it down. And immediately get some damage done. Meanwhile, there was a lurk over towards the A-bomb site. Bombs headed over towards B as well. They fall. That should be done and dusted. These players remaining like IG should be saving. ISP, you should be saving. No. Look, Kisby's stalling out already. Come back. Come. Oh, now you're dead. Now your teammates can't do anything. P2, don't get yourself killed, please. Are you going to go try and pick up the MAC-10? Please just stop. Kisby knows what he's doing. Kisby's going all the way back towards TFs. Alright, P2 figured his stuff out. Keep your armor. It's all you're going to have to work with. Just please. You got an upgraded pistol. You might be able... I don't even know what your buy is going to be like in the next round. I don't even want to fathom it. But the bomb will be ticking on over. T side of Team Enervate, they are going hunting. They don't want these guys to have anything to work with. Zero finds himself 1 kill. Just Kisby left alive with the MAC-10 in hand. Match series point. Did they call it series point? Just match point, whatever. Alright, what can they get? ISP is going to get out the scout. MAC-10 thrown over towards Halo. Kisby gets himself the 5.7, or actually he had that before. P2 up on the P250, as is expected. And Nico going to get the CZ to work with. 13 rounds. Run it back. For a chance at overtime. And you know, we've seen more overtimes in like short amount of time of history. And they, well, gonna be a little worse for the wear to start things off here. Frizzy gets the Kobe on ISP. Halo rounds the corner. MAC-10 out. Triple spray down. And it might be the first step they need to a victory here. Just Druzira and Tyler might be giving up 1 more round at the very least. Can they do this? Kisby picks himself up an AK. Down in Banana. We got Tyler. Druzira, Molotov, not gonna spread, I don't think. Oh, blow on it, blow on it. Tyler, blow on it. I think he's good. I think he's safe. Just around the corner as Druzira tries to make some noise. Minute 5 left on the clock. I'm surprised Kaiju hasn't rotated a player all the way back over towards Arches to make sure that, yep, they're thinking about it now. Yeah, P2 just took a peek on it at the 1 minute mark. Oh, they heard Tyler shoot. Yeah, they followed the tracers. They were starting to edge P2 back around to keep an eye on the flank, but now they know. 50 seconds left. If they wanted to try that, time may have passed, but they're sending Druzira to think about it. I don't know. 40 seconds left. Try and get something done here. Eat a flashbang, get spotted out. And Drew, gonna walk around the corner. 30 seconds left. And they find 1. 3 more to do so, and there we go. It's exactly how they need to start off, but he got taken quite weak. The dink came through, and somehow Kaiju get the eco on the back of a double kill from Halo on the MAC-10. Did I get that on replay? I think I pressed the button. Yes, I did indeed. No NA production today, boys. It just perfectly timed flashbang. Found one, lined him up, and he almost got that third. It was stolen from the CZ. So, still some hope here for the Kaiju fans. And Team Enervate on the eco. Well, I mean, I discounted a little bit, but we just saw what Kaiju could do with it. Slightly smaller buy, though. Only armor on 2 of those players. A couple CZs, triple Deegs, 2 flashbangs, and a smoke. Alright, ISP. Spots out the first one. He misses the shot. Gets tagged down to 55, and that's a free op to work with. B2 comes forward with that MP7, finds himself the first, but as he tries to round the corner, fortunately, the OB comes through, because for a second, they picked up that op, and I was getting worried. Just Cullen left alive in a 1v4, a Deagle and a Dream, and he's alone up in halls. No bomb for him, and they spotted that out. They just put a player inside, and Kiswe's going to get that frag. 4 players staying alive. And I think they even picked up the CZ to boot there for Nico. Take a look at the frags. Cullen up there in the not double digits, up there on the 20 bomb. Everyone in double digits on his team, and almost everyone on Kaiju as well. It's going to be Halo leading the way. 14 frags for him as they start to make this comeback a reality, question mark? 4 to 15. 11 more. Op comes up for Cullen. He's been the heavy hitter. Spots off the arm on the cross. And there's going to be 3 players stacking up over towards Banana. A lot of utility being thrown, but barely any damage being done because of it. Druzier is going to be the little worse for the wear. 73 HP remaining on him. Let's take a look at the spread. We got Tyler lurking in towards Apps. Yeah, when? I know! The tags after the name it's throwing my mind. It's so difficult as a caster. That's what I've called. I think I've called somebody Kai at least once. All right, minute 10 left on the clock. First buy round versus buy round. And the horse sounds off. The horse always throws me as well. Why? Who thought it was a good idea to put a horse on Inferno? All right, Nico. Holding this one solo. Oh, never mind. There's a boot on top of his head. That's going to be Halo to find that first frag. And he get a second. He can indeed. He's going to fall off. I did not see the boot. I was so confused right there. Nico doubling down. That's just Cullen left alive in a 1v5 to ace it out. Oh, he goes for the bangarang. Or actually going for the elbow. Quick flick. Not going to happen. It's going to be Nico to find that last frag. 5 players staying alive for Kaiju on their CT side. Looking good. Yeah, here's a little replay of that. If you guys were as confused as I was, I'm like, wait, how did he get this kill? That's impossible. Like, oh, there's a man standing on his head. All right, and match has been paused. Team Enervate might be feeling a little pressure. They thought they had this one in the bag. They lose one eco round, and suddenly it goes from, what was it, like 13-2 up to 15-5. Been on series point for a while now. Trying to think of what is really holding back Enervate. Especially, they had their best opportunity right there. It was just 2 players stacked up in towards dark. A little bit of utility would have flushed them out. I mean, they did throw it a little bit late after they lost that first player. I'm not sure, maybe some more innovative smokes might come out. Wynn's been saying this for a hot minute now. Just need to take bracket control and relax. Definitely going to take this time and the time out to relax. Their money's not the best right now, so whatever they're going to be talking about, probably going to be for the following round. As the timeout comes to a close, they'll be upgrading pistols, I'd imagine. Actually, how's the money looking? I wish they had their loss bonus. We don't... On ESEA servers, for some reason... Oh, you can't even see my cursor on the OBS. Well, I'm currently hovering it between the player boards. That's usually where you see the round counter, but for some reason the ESEA servers are not showing that. So it's going to be all Glocks, not even a flashbang. Full-on Glock round. Alright, crossfire set up. Isp misses the first one, has no backup. He misses the second one. That's going to allow them a little bit of positioning. He's going to find that first one on site. Lose one player, but they do get the spray down. Some damage done to Druzier. He's going to round the corner, has time to reload. He's just praying for a headshot right now. In the end, he does round the corner. Cullen somehow got him back. What? Face to face. He puts it in his mouth and pulls the trigger. Finds himself the AK to work with, and he's running all the way back. And Druzier backs up into the flames. All right, Cullen, you've got no armor. You've picked up a flashbang and an AK. What do? You take it to mid. You take it to T-spawn. What is he doing? Maybe he's going to put the AK in T-spawn and hope it's still there the next round. No, he's going for the around the world strat. This is normally when I draw on the mini-map. Once again, Gaben, he took that away from us. He's not saving. He is not saving, chat. He's just going for the around the world. I mean, no, there's no way he saves for like a minute. He's got money coming in the next round. I'm just like, what is this play? His positioning was so strange. All right, 1v2. He's got to find the headshots. He has that flashbang that would just expose his position. Finds the first one, but now his position given away. 30 seconds left. Has an idea where that second player is. Great read here by Cullen. He's been the heavy hitter for the team, the top fragger. He's got 22 seconds to find 2 players. Spots one out, does the damage, and the shot was missed there from Halo. Go to the clutch cam for map point, but it's not going to happen. Halo puts a halo above Cullen's head as he sends him to his death. But the timeout called, likely not for the Glock round. It's likely for this round right here as Kaiju continue their comeback, 6-15. Just a few more. I don't want to say a few, but it's a lot more than I thought they were going to get. It's possible. It's possible. AWP even comes back up for Cullen. He was hitting hard with this one. He's going fast. There's no nades to punish him coming down mid. Kaiju not wanting to take too many risks right now. Got 2 players going down. Banana. Nico, is he going to push that smoke? Nah, he just hops on top of sandbags. Meanwhile, the T's starting to get some positioning. Little map control up towards halls. P2 holding a little close. He's got Kizwi over his shoulder, and it might be necessary as these players start moving in towards apps. Holding the angle for the time being because they're sending a couple players over towards the top of Banana. The bomb's still back at ramp, but I think Druzier is about to go pick that one up. He is indeed. ISP moving forward. Smoked off. All right, then eyes on Kizwi. Yep, you just heard the ops bang out. Cullen and ISP tried to find each other. ISP is hanging around. He's going to molly that. That's interesting. It does push them back a little bit at the 1 minute mark. So, working for time. ISP holds his angle. Hopes for another miracle shot, but not going to happen. The bomb is making its way back up Banana as we speak. Lurker finds himself a frag on site. Who we got? Nico and Halo. Different positions, side by side, up on top of that second box. Interesting hold, but they do switch it up. 35 seconds. They got to go soon. You can still rotate to A, but you got to go now. So if you're going to do something, you got to start throwing those nades. No, auto director. This is why I've been doing my directing. Auto director, untrustable. All right, Cullen trying to work his way in up top on second box. Lurker dies, but it's going to be Halo to find the first and the second, loses his teammate. It's going to be 2 versus 1 on site, and he finds himself one more frag before Cullen has time for the bomb plant. Just 8 seconds left in a 1v2. This is the man you'd want to try and clutch this one out. Scopes in, the smoke dissipates, he's got no utility left. He binds the first shot, and ISP missed his. He tries to bait out another one, and he's gonna do it! Cullen clutches it out. It's gonna be 16-6, and we'll go for the replay. One last little flourish at the end there. Beautiful stuff right there, through the edge of the box, baits out the shot. ISP missed just a few too many. He tried, and hey, it was a decent comeback from Kaiju. I gotta say, gotta hand it to him. Wasn't half bad. But that's gonna be it for